This play is called the agassi method, and what's going to happen here, well, first of all, this is of course named after Andre Agassi, and the goal with this play is to stand right up on the baseline, control the middle of the court, and redirect any ball you get into the middle of the court into the open court. So this is the standard kind of run your opponent around the court play, but it's very important that you're in the middle of the court, maybe, you know, past here on either side. You know, if I'm over here, then I might send the ball cross court because the down the line becomes much riskier and you're giving your opponent a lot of court to hit into if you don't hit a good shot. So the key is to redirect the balls that are in the middle of the court, and you want to stand up on the baseline because you're taking time away from your opponent and they're going to get further and further out of position. So if we kind of just very slowly demo this, the goal here, I'm just going to block the ball just to show you how it works. I would go into the open court every single time like that, and obviously I'm just not hitting for real, but I just want to demo how the play looks. Into the court every time, and I'm running Andre around, and you can notice I'm trying to stay right up on the baseline, and Andre is putting all the balls down the middle of the court. Now you might wonder what happens if Andre doesn't put the ball down the middle of the court. If he hits a shot like that, a better shot, and he gets me out of the court, then I need to go cross court. Okay, and then it's no longer an advantage for me. Then it's a neutral situation. That play is over, so to speak, until I'm able to reset and regain control of the court there. All right, so with that in mind, let's ratchet this up and see what it looks like at a higher speed. Weird bounce. All right, so that was the play. Let's keep it going. Missed that one, but I was in complete control until I made an error. So step in. The key to this play is to close and not give Andre time to get back into position. So it does take an element of being able to take the ball on the rise and kind of redirect it a little bit. And then ultimately you step in and you would end the point. But the goal again is to kind of work it side to side, get Andre out of the court. So let's do the same thing, 2 shots and then hit one wide. So then I have to go neutral. So now what we're going to do, same play, but the question is what happens when Andre is able to get it outside the middle of the court. So if it's over there, now it becomes a cross-court rally. But if I get one in the middle, I can restart the play. So let's do that again. We'll shadow it properly. All right, so right now, control in the middle of the court, but then Andre neutralizes, he goes wide. Now we're in a cross-court rally. I might wait, okay, this ball I can do something with. Didn't get it where I wanted it. That one, all right, now, all right, I'm in control. I can start moving them again, right? And then if he neutralizes, we'll say that's a neutralizing ball. I would go back cross-court. Now it's a neutral rally, and I'm looking for a ball in the middle of the court. Oh, that's a good one, neutral shot there. So when the ball, when the ball's in the middle there, then I can reset the play. And this one I could go to the open court too. But you have to have, the key with this is very good shot selection, right? If Andre gets it very cross court, then you say, okay, nice job, you've neutralized, and you wait for a better opportunity to work the ball around the court. It's, you know, if you try and go down the line too much, you're going to make a lot of errors this far over. If you're Novak Djokovic, you can pull it off. If you're into the court and the ball's a little weaker, you can pull it off. But otherwise, very important to have good shot selection with this particular play, or you can get yourself into some trouble. So the quick variant of this play I want to talk about is something Monica Seles did, and she would take all the balls coming cross court on this side, and then all the balls coming cross court over here on this side. So she was hitting something always called inside ground strokes. We're not going to get into those details too much right now, but I know many of you are familiar with inside ground strokes, preferable to outside ground strokes. So let's see exactly how that works. So this one, okay, if I go cross, then I'm going to move over here because this one I want as a backhand. Then I go over there, and this one I want as the forehand, and then this one I'd want as the backhand. And it's a little bit easier for me to kind of pull the ball across my body. All right, that one would be a neutralizing shot, so I'd go back cross court. But then, ooh, I got one here, inside ground stroke, can kind of pull it, come over here, I can pull it down the line. So there's a variation where you're kind of, I don't know what the terminology is, the science, the math or something behind the physics or the biophysics, whatever. We're using that to our advantage here by hitting balls where we can kind of pull the ball, versus if I'm over here now and I try and go down the line, it's a little bit more of a push, I guess you could say.